Hello everyone and welcome to So Many Games at a Time. My name is Joachim and today we'll be playing Evacuation Solo, the points mode with the advanced action cards. If you've arrived here after watching the how to play video, welcome. If you haven't, also welcome. Alright, so I already set most of the things up. As you can see, we have the player order is already there. Everything else is basically ready to go. I will very quickly go over the solo rules. Well, I did it from the previous video. I would just cut and paste that in right now. Okay, so how do you play solo and how is it different? Well, first of all, you're going to be playing a two-player game, but in some cases, it's a three-player game. So a two-player game because you only have one automa, which is here, okay? And what you need to know right from the bat is that this card only goes into the deck in the third round, so not yet. Okay, so third round, it will start getting an extra settle action, potentially. So, how does this automa deck work? You can see it has numbers, 2, X, 1, 3, and 2, and 1. So what you do is, you will just simply flip a card, and then do the action, depending on what it says here. Now, this means there's an X. It's actually already a perfect example, because if this had been any other action, X would have meant nothing happens. But because it is settle, it still happens, it becomes a 4. So how does that work? You have this little icon, this little token here, okay? You put it on all the way to the left side of the tundra, and you're gonna be going around the world, all right? So in this case, four spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to look at the letter A and then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means they are going to be colonizing or settling that area. Nothing else happens. They don't have a board. Nothing goes up. Nothing gets added. No, they just block a spot. Okay. So this could also have been B, and then you count the other direction. Okay. And this does not reset. It just keeps going around. All right. So let's say next time, that would be my turn, right? But then it's back to them. This time they're going to get a ship. So it means 1. 1 means this one. So this ship will just go back to the bottom of the deck and a new one comes out. Okay. So they just take it away. Then we have a building action. Same thing again. 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. This one goes to the bottom of the deck and a new one is revealed. Done. Next one. This is a stadium. This is different because number 2, 1, 2. They will build this stadium. Okay. So I'll put this stadium here next to the tokens. From now on, they have 2 smiley faces. And if I don't have any smiley faces later on, after everything's over and we do turn order, then they actually supposed to be like this. Then they will jump me. Okay. And the way the turn order works is we have 3 civilizations instead of just 2. All right. You'll be mostly using any color for the second civilization that you're playing with. The third one only needs 3 tokens. 1 here and 2 here. Nothing else. So how do you count this civilization then when it comes to smiley faces? Well, depending on the amount that they have, they always have 2.5 less than them. So in this case, they have 2, so they still just have 0. So if I have 1, I'll stay here. But if I have 0 as well, and it ends like this, then we would swap. Because if it's a tie, you swap, okay? But let's say in the beginning, you start first, and they will be second and third. But they will most likely build these stadiums, unless, of course, there's an X, as you saw before. And then the next action, up, another building action. But let's say this building action actually had this card. Or is it? Then it would have done no action at all because it has an X, all right? So let's say the next action is then a ship, remove the ship, and then when it's their turn again, there's only 1 card left, so their round is over, done, okay? And remember, third round, you add this card to the deck. Another thing that's important is when it comes down to the stadiums. In round 1 and 2, the maximum of smiley faces that can be on a card is 3. So the 4 and 5s will immediately be put on the bottom and replaced by something else. So the moment you see the beginning is fine, no smiley faces, 2 and no. But if it had been 4, 3, 3, then the 4 would have to be removed, replaced by something else. Okay. So that's basically how that works. The solo mode. That's how they block you. Then what happens during transport? Well, nothing. They don't have ships. What happens in turn order? I already explained. Especially with this one who has 2.5 less always. What happens during progress? Well, during progress, it's a little bit different. So let's say I'm still first player. I just do my thing. And then it is pink. So they say you draw a card and then you choose the number, right? But I always just choose whatever last number was there because I don't want to reshuffle. So let's say it's 1, okay? And when the round number, right, the round number is odd, because right now it's 1. If it is odd, then the solo player, and during the progress phase, they will move the higher amount. So 12. So they're going to move 12. And the second civilization, so gray in this case, they will move 12. They will move the lower amount, so 7. And we drew 1. So basically, one of them will do 1 and the other one will do 10. So they'll block this and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. And this will be the lower one, also with the 1. So 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They'll be here. Okay. But in this case, I would have gone first, but you know that's how it works. So in the next round, let's say they then stopped with 3, right? Let's say it's like this. And let's just say we have the same numbers, but now it's an even round. In an even round, they both go the same amount. So they'll both do the highest. They'll both do 12. But because it's 3, the one who's in the lead will do 1, 2, 3, and then this one will do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then for gray, it will be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here, okay? So that's how that works. There are 2 things. One thing, when they settle, right, and they try to settle on a spot that's already been settled, they just don't do the action at all. So it's just already there, either me or somebody else. They just don't do anything at all. It just gets blocked, okay? And the second one is, in the beginning of the game, when you do the choosing the gold cards, when you draft, basically, then you will be, there's nobody else to draft with. So what you're going to do is, you're going to give yourself 4 cards, and then the AI 4 cards, you're going to choose one, you're going to discard one, and then like this, you choose one, they discard one, and like this, then boom, 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 up, and then from these 4, you choose 3, and then that's it. Okay, boom. So now that's done as well. So we can just start. All right. We will do the rest of the setup. So because I haven't gotten my action cards yet or my goal cards. So let me just quickly shuffle this a little bit more. I might be clearing my throat a little bit because I still have a cough that's still a remainder from a cold for like a month now. It's really annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course this is the AI. This should go back to the box, but I'm just putting it here. Let's see what I have. So this is easy. This is just my food production in the new world. So if I have this 1 point per production, if I manage to get 10, I'll get +3, so that would be 13. If I manage to get 13, I'll get +5, that would be 18. And then if I even go even higher, it's more points. This means if during the progress, if I do the top one, so have 7 or less, then I'll get 4 points. If I do it 3 times, it'll get, well, 4 points for each time I do it. If I do it 3 times or more, I get +5. So basically like 4 times, that will be 16 +5, 21. But it also means I'll be going very slowly here. So it's tricky. Then this one here is have factories in the new world. So for each, well, steel factories. For each steel, I have 3. And then if I have 3, I get 3 bonus. If I have 4, I get 5 bonus. This means for factories, so not factories, for buildings, so these ones that I have, for each of them is 3 points. If I have 3, I get +3. If I have 5, I have +5. So I think I'll just go for the plant production because I have to boost all of them anyway. So I think that'll be handy. So these 3 will come back to me, but I'm just going to shuffle, 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 put them here, and then here one of them is randomly removed, and then I choose from these ones. Okay, so for each set, I'll get 5 points. If I have 2 sets, it's +4. If I have 3, it's +6. For each science, for each level 1 or 2, I get 1 point. For each level 3, I get 3 points. And if I have 5 and 6, and so on. And then for each ship. I feel like I want to go for the factories, but I think it's going to be tricky. I don't think it's going to be easy. Science is easier, but my board doesn't really lean towards science, I feel, because I don't get any discounts for science. There's another board, like not really the board, but you have these numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's set 4 that turns all the science into just 1, which is awesome. But here, not really. So I don't think I should go for science. Let's just try to settle as much as possible. I don't know if it's going to bite me in the butt or not, but we'll try the sets. Okay, so these 2 go away. Then from these 3, one of them goes away. Honestly, I'm not that happy with the goals I've seen so far. So of course I'm going to go for this because it's part of the sets. So that one will go away. And then from these 2, this will go away. Oh no, I have to, yeah, this will go away. I get this, which is the ships. So I need to make a choice of which ones that I want to keep. I feel the sets one is probably the most difficult, honestly. But it does give a lot of points, because just having 2 of them is already 14 points. But that means it's a lot of settling. You know, I'll go for the challenge. I'm not very good at this game, so maybe this will be really shown. I'm going to throw away the ships. So these 3. Let's see. I do have a lot of factory bonuses here, so that should work to my advantage. I'm going to put these here. All right. Should I put them on the left? Maybe I'll put them on the left here. Yeah. To remind me a little bit better. Okay. All right. So then is the action card. So I'm going to get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to be able to keep 4. Okay. So let's see what I have. Make 1 infrastructure move and settle a site. Which is okay. Not really crazy about that one. Pay 1 food for 2 clones and settle a site. I like this one. I'm going to keep this one for sure. Build a ship, paying 1 extra resource. The reason why this doesn't seem good, but it's the 4 and a 5, but I don't like it, so I don't think so. Research and technology, draw 1 action card, gain 1 energy. I like this. Research and technology, make 2 infrastructure moves. I'm not sure. Build a ship, its first flight has a discount of 1 energy. I kind of like this. Put it here as well. Research technology, settle a site that requires at least 1 factory. I like that too. So I think this will go here, and then I have to choose between these 2. Build a ship, and the flight has a discount. Research technology, make 2 infrastructure moves. I think I'm going to go for this one, because I'm going to need a ship, no matter what. So I'll put it on there. But am I going to need a ship though? Well, there are some cheaper ships, so yeah. Okay, so these will be gone. There we go. The cards I have here, I'll put them here. Okay. And then we are ready to go. I am first player, so obviously I go first. I have my income here, 777. Oh, this is not 7. 777, yeah. But then I have to pay 5 food according to here, so I have 2 food left. And then is the action phase, so I can play my first card. So I could instantly start settling, that's the thing. But if I want to get this cheap ship that I'm talking about, then I should probably do it immediately. This is supposed to be here, by the way. I should probably do it immediately because they might take it away. And this costs 2 energy, but with my card, it only needs 1 energy, which is pretty nice. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this one. I'll put it here, I guess, or I'll just put it here next to it. So build a ship. Its first flight has this kind of 1 energy. I'll get this one, I think. It's good to evacuate, but it does not allow me to take any buildings. But then with my research here, this could actually be in any color. So this makes it a very powerful ship together with this one as well. This one's just more expensive because it requires 1 less energy. So I think I might just spend the extra steel. Yeah, I'm going to buy the more expensive ship because then less energy means it's going to be free to fly. So I'll put this here for now. This goes up because I did 1 action. Normally you do this first, by the way, not secondly. Okay, so then we'll see what the AI does. So I will, where should I put the deck that it's a bit more visible? I just put it here. So they will, okay, there's nothing here anyway. No one's playing here. So it's a good thing that I bought myself a ship because they immediately remove ship number 2. It's not the one that I was going to buy though. So this ship goes away. So a new one comes out. Wow, this is a really cool ship. So it's back to me. So my second one. Oh yeah, and by the way, I should draw a card after every turn that I do. So this one is pay 1 extra resource to make 1 infrastructure move and research technology. Oh, it doesn't really, I don't really like that one. So I think now I'll do the, but the pay 1 food for 2 clones is not that good because I don't have food here yet. So I can only use that if I have food here. I cannot pay food here and have clones there. So it's not allowed. I can, however, research a technology, draw 1 action card and gain 1 energy. I can do that. It doesn't give me an icon, a resource though. Or I can do this, which gives me a resource I can put here and research a technology. I'll do that. So I'm going to put this face down here, get 1 resource, which will be food. Put food here. And research a technology. So I can ignore 1 symbol. And I'm going to have 2 people that I could potentially settle. Although I need to get steel here before I can settle them, actually. So not only do I need to have food for the clones, I also need to have steel here to put them down there. But I can always put them down next round as well. But ignoring 1 symbol is actually quite good. Because I could do this, for example, or this. And the ship upgrade, when loading ships, 1 of your evacuation base can match any color. I don't really need it yet because I still have everything. When your lead progress marker passes the transition, gain 1. I definitely want that, but I have enough cards here, so I'm definitely going to get that eventually. So I'll do the ignore 1 symbol. Well, I'll do the progress marker maybe first. No, I'll do this one first because I like this one as well. Once per action phase, you may perform this action without advancing your marker. Get 1 resource and do 3 switches. It's really good. Okay, so I did this. So this is flipped over. I draw a new card, and that one says, play only if you have the symbol. I don't have the symbol. Settle aside. So it's not really useful at the moment. AI's turn. So they will get rid of the first building, this one, which is impossible to do now anyway. So these move forward. The only one that's, well, none of them are interesting at the moment. So this one is interesting. This one's definitely interesting. Because it's easy to do. That's why it's interesting. Because it just requires 2 tundras next to each other. And it don't even have to be next to each other. It can be like here and here. It's fine. And then it'll increase your steel and plant production here. Okay, so I have to pay 1 energy to do this action. Because it's my 3rd card, 1 and 2. So I could do pay 1 food for 2 clones, but I don't have that yet. That's the problem. so I can't use that action yet. So I have to find a way to get more stuff. So this one allows me to get another one here and then exchange 3 things here, which would get me the stuff there eventually. Or I could research the technology, draw 1 action card and gain 1 energy. So it might give me a card that gives me a resource. That would be nice. It's tricky. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I'll do this one. So research the technology. So I'm going to do this one because this needs to be done earlier. Whenever your lead marker passes it, you get a resource. So that potentially gives me 3 or 4 resources. Although this one is so good as well, though. That is really good. I think I should probably do that earlier. Okay, I'm going to go this one instead. Okay, and then I'll get 1 energy, which will go in the old world because I can't use this energy yet to pay for my actions. And I draw 1 action card. So I draw 2. Make 1 infrastructure move, prefab an energy factory. But yeah, in that case, that would make, if I put it here, then I could make a factory. But yeah, whatever, it's too late now. Settle aside, paying 1 extra resource. So they're both kind of bad. And I have to discard down to 4. So one of them has to go. I'll remove this because it's useless in general because I don't have that symbol. Okay, back to the AI. They removed the second building. So luckily they didn't remove the first building. Up. And this one's also difficult to do. Then it's my turn again. So I have to pay 2 energy. I think it's at this point where I'm going to do this to get 1 resource there and exchange 3. It's difficult to settle immediately just because of the steel cost. Because maybe I should just keep it for next round, because if I can transport some of this, but then I need a new ship to transport some more resources, honestly. Yeah. But then all the ships there are quite expensive, so it's not easy at the moment. All right, so let's see. Pay 1 food for 2 clones. I can do that, but then I can't settle, so that is bad. So I think I'll just do this to eventually be able to do that. I will settle aside paying 1 extra resource. I'll remove that. I'll do this. So I'll get 1 resource, which will be 1 steel. And then I get to exchange 3. I'm going to exchange 3 steel to 3 energy. Basically buying myself an extra turn. Okay, so I draw a card. And that card says, build a stadium, make 1 infrastructure move. Okay. AI's turn. They will settle 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's A. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess they'll just settle 2 factories. So they'll just settle these 2 factories here. Like I said, it doesn't matter. They don't have the icons, doesn't matter. It doesn't add anything to them. Okay, so that's their turn done. Back to me, so I have to pay 3 energy, which I do. So we're gonna have another turn after this, but then it starts getting tricky. So I am going to remove the least interesting one, which I think is build a stadium. So I'll do the same thing again. So I will take 1 steel, put it here, and then exchange 3. In this case, I'll just exchange these 2. I'll just exchange 1, because this one flies for free, and I want to transport this one to the new world. So I'll just exchange this one to energy. So I have 2 more turns, technically. All right. Yeah. AI's turn again. Their last action. They'll take the first stadium, which is super good news for me. Well, not super good news. They're still going to be first, but they don't get a happy face. So I probably won't get a stadium, but still, it's good to know that they have a basic one. So down the line, I might be able to beat them in the happy faces department. Okay, I was supposed to draw a card, build a stadium, paying 1 extra resource. Wow, okay, thanks for that. I could actually build a stadium here now, but it's not really worth it. So now I'm going to do this action. Pay 3 for it, by the way. So pay 1 food for 2 clones. There we go. Way to go, science team. And then settle a site. So I do have 1 icon. So what I'm going to do is go here. So I have 2 energy production. Well, I don't know actually. Because the energy I can't use yet for my turns. Because I need to cross here first. It's not going to happen this turn. Unless I can't. No, I can't. I cannot. Because to cross there, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. At the moment, I have 11, so it's not going to happen. So I think I could do this as well. Food and energy. So it's a little bit more useful. Or I can just go steel and energy. Because steel I can use to settle, and I need to settle. Yeah, I'll go steel and energy. So they're now both at 1. And then these 2 are gone because that's what I used to pay for it. Okay. They are finished, so it's back to me. I pay another 3 energy to do another turn if I want to, actually, if I want to. I'm going to see first. Build a stadium, prefab a factory. But the problem is it all costs money. I think I'll do 1 more research just so I can activate this one. Because once per action phase, you may perform this action without advancing your marker. I think I would still have to pay, or maybe not. I think it's just a free action, right? So is that worth it? Both of them give me one resource anyway. Because with this one, I get a resource now. With this one, I get a resource later. So I think I'll just do this one first. No, I'm going to do this one first. So 3 up. So this moves to the side. So this is now activated because I... Oh, wait. Wait. No, it doesn't matter. I think this is actually bad for this. Because this is 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I do this... I actually cannot get the bonus. But do I need the bonus? Actually. Do I really need the bonus? Because everything else I can't really do. No, everything else I can't really do. So all the other cards are kind of useless. Yeah. So I either keep my energy and pass, or I spend it just to be able to do that action, but I might be able to do that anyway next round. Seems like I kind of want to keep it and have an extra turn next round. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to pass. Okay. So that is the actions done. So then we do transport. So this one can load only blue ones and 1 resource. So I put my steel here and then I can take blue. So I'm going to take steel and food away, but that's just 2 people. And then I'll take a factory as well, which would be energy. Here. Yeah, when it comes down to blue, those are the only things I can do. And that's it. Then that's going to transport. Just double check if it's on the camera. It is. So, all right. So these 2 arrive. This one arrives, and this arrives. Okay, so with the production of steel by 1, certainty I'll be able to have these colonize. Now also, sorry, if this ship comes back next round, I have to make sure I have at least 1 energy here, which I have, so that's covered. So this ship is going to come back regardless. Okay, turn order then. Sadly for me, I have no smiley faces. They have no smiley faces either, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna swap spaces so they go first anyway. And because it's an odd round, pink will have the maximum movement. And then the other ones will have the lower amount. So we have a 1 that's left, so it's 12, so it's 1 and 11. So it's going to be 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is not allowed. So I guess it'll just be like this. Now that's not mentioned in the rule book, but I imagine that's what happens because you cannot go farther. So I think they don't break the rules, right? So, okay, that's me. 1, 2, 3, 7, 11. So also 11. And I think I will go for the resource. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get a resource. And I guess I'll take steel and put it here. Just to be able to put more people down. Or a steel factory even, prefab one. Okay, and then, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 3 left. So 1, 2, 3, and have the double icons. It's perfect. And then they will move 7. So 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also because I passed here, one of my oceans is now no longer producing. So I'm going to feel that though, because I'm going to lose 2 energy. That's why it's good that I kept the 3 in a way. All right, so that's all done. Then is the bonuses. Because I managed to keep it down to 11, I do get this one. So I get 1 food, which I think, at the moment my food production is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still have enough to pay the food for the next round. I'm going to start putting it here so I can prefab some stuff. And I can exchange 1 to something else. I don't really think I need to exchange anything. No, I don't really see it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, no. So that's the bonuses. Then cleanup. So first of all, this one is removed and the new one is revealed. So now if I have 9, I can get a clone and steel and food. And then 12 is 2 steel. Also, from now on, we still require 0 stadiums, but we also have to pay 0 food in the new world, but 4 in the old world. This goes away. Well, it goes to the bottom of the deck. These 2 go to the right. This one comes here. It's another 2. So remember, the first 2 rounds in solo, these cannot have 4 or 5, and this one does not enter the yet. This ship goes away. This one comes here, this one comes here, and a new one comes out, which is this one, 4 steel. Okay, this building goes away. And then if I want this building, I'm going to have to hurry, because otherwise it's going to be gone. And this one comes out. This is the bottom of the deck. And this is reset. I think that's it. Oh no, these cards have to be shuffled. But I think when it comes down to cleanup, that is all. Then the next one is income. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food. So apparently I just removed 1 of each, I guess, last time. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm just keeping it nice and easy. And then here I have 1 energy and 1 steel. So I'm going to put this energy immediately on here because I want to send that ship back later on. That way I don't forget or accidentally spend it. Okay, this has been shuffled and they're going to be first player now. I have these 4 cards, but I get 3 new ones and I have to discard down to 4. So I have, this year you have these 2 symbols, settle aside. It's useless because I already have all the stuff I need, and I can settle. Well, it might not be useless. It's good for the settling. But I do have one that requires at least one factory, but I have a factory, so I don't really think it's necessary. Build a ship, research the technology. I like this one. I want to keep this one because I need a ship. Research technology, pay 1 food for 2 clones. I like that one too. This one I'm going to throw. So from these 6, I have to remove 2. It's a bit too many. Build a stadium, paying 1 extra resource, can go. These 3 cards also go away, of course. And these also go away. It's part of the cleanup. So build a stadium, prefab a factory, move 1 infrastructure, move prefab an energy. Actually, this one wow, I don't have energy here because I put it here. No, I'm going to leave it here because I think I'll prefab an energy factory and then snatch this. There's a lot of stuff that I need. I think I'm going to get rid of the clones anyway because I do have people. I imagine I'll have other ways to get people. Yes. Or maybe build a stadium and prefab stuff. Build a stadium and prefab stuff. Because research, I need to do these 2 for sure. And then the rest, this one would be nice, but the rest isn't crazy necessary, although this one's pretty good as well. But I need to have 2 actions. I'm going to get rid of the pay 1 food for 2 clones. And then I can use the food to build a stadium. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, now let's see how the AI is going to ruin my plans. They removed the first building. There you go. Plans ruined. Freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I can still do this one, technically. And this one too, actually. Okay, plans ruined, but you know, I guess when the one door closes, another one opens. Still, thanks. Okay, my first action, I guess I better get it before they annoy me even more. Although the chance of another building coming out immediately is lower, so maybe I should just build a ship before they ruin the ships. Because I can research technology, which immediately does this, which would be nice. And the ship that I would build would be one of the more costly ones. This one, I believe. Oh, but none of these ships can transport any buildings or factories. So I'm not going to buy any of these. I'm going to wait until they get a ship, and hopefully the new one is better. So I'm not going to do this yet. I could settle a site that requires at least 1 factory because I already have a factory. I already have people to settle, so that's pretty nice. I'll do this one. Research a technology and settle a site. So I'll research this technology. So from now on, once per action phase, I can get 1 resource and swap 3, which is pretty awesome. And settle a site that requires at least 1 factory. I have all the icons I need because I have, I have 3 suns and 1 vortex. I can still only do this. I cannot go here. So a place that I can do this one, for example, that's 1 factory and 2 steel, which is awesome. And I think that's the one I'm going to go for. Yeah, because the other ones are not as good, I feel. But if I do that one, I can still do this. I cannot do this, but I can do this. Or I just go for the 1 in this line, then I could go for both of these buildings, which is arguably better. So I'll just do the 1. So this factory will go here. This colony will go here, which requires me to pay 1 steel. So that will increase my steel and my energy. So they're both at 2 now. And remember, when this one crosses here, I can start using this energy to pay for actions. So I draw a new card. Research technology, gain 1 clone. That's not bad. Okay, their turn. they will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they will settle here. That's okay. I'll allow it. Well, I can't stop it anyway. So then 2, I'm going to immediately use my special action, I think, because the marker will not advance. I won't use any cards or whatever, unless I want to stop the AI from taking anything. I actually want these 2. So I think I'll actually do my action. I'll play this. Make 1 infrastructure move, prefab an energy factory. Or I get rid of one of these and do a double infrastructure move and get both. Actually, yeah, they're both doable, right? But this one is better. Even though I need to have plant production. I'm not really going for plant production right now. I think I'll need to go for this one anyway. Yeah, I'll do my initial idea. Prefab an energy factory. So make 1 infrastructure move. So I'll take this one. So this is now in my hand. I'll put it here. It's not built yet, okay? Because it will be built here anyway. So a new one arrives. Oh, it's nice too. 2, 1, 1. But I need to have 4 locations though. And then prefab an energy factory. So I spend this energy to get a factory. And I must not forget that I need to get another energy to get my ship back to the other side. Okay, I get a new card. Pay 1 food for 3 clones. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Okay, AI's turn. The 3rd ship is removed, which is exactly what I want. Now please give me a ship that can transport a stadium. Hallelujah. Yes, you can transport 1 stadium or building. So I know what my current move is going to be. So I move forward once and spend 1 energy. Actually, I'm not doing any of this. I am going to use my special action, which means I can exchange 3. So this one changes into energy. And I'm going to exchange these 3 for 3, which is normal. Just to have a better idea of how many actions I'm going to have left. And I get 1 resource that I have to put here. And it has to be energy, yeah, of course. Otherwise I cannot. I'll put it here. Power my ship. So that's my action. So done. They'll take the 2nd stadium. Okay, so now they do have a smiley face. All right, I'll put it like this because the previous one didn't have a smiley face. The new one has 2 smiley faces. There we go. Okay, so I still need to buy a ship. The ship has arrived, and I do have enough to pay. It will be 4 and 2, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Build a ship and research a technology. So that's 4 steel and 2 food for this ship. It does require 2 energy to fly, which is not that good. But aside from that, I need to be able to move this one to the left. Okay, so my camera stopped recording for a bit, which was a problem. So we're now right here. I finished all my turns. There was that moment where I realized that I hadn't paid my food here, but I was able to pay for it anyway, and it didn't affect any of the actions, so that's fine. So I have these 2 cards here, so 4, 7, 9, 10, so I'm able to move forward. In my last action, I decided to reactivate my building here, which increases my steel by 1 and my energy by 2. And I did that just to get more stuff here to do more. I thought about building this, which would make me first player. But in the end, I decided the buildings were more important. Are they? I'm not sure, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so I think that's what kind of got cut out. Too bad, but you know, it is what it is. So let's just continue. Well, the round is over. A new ship arrives, by the way. Yeah, I have to draw a card because I used one here. And it says this action costs 1 less energy, gain 1 food, 1 steel, and 1 energy. It's pretty nice. It's good if you are farther ahead here. So, then we do transport. So I have 2 here. I will transport my stadium because I need one for next round. And then I can transport 2 goods, but there are no goods here. I can also transport 2 locations, blue and yellow. But I have my science, my research, my technology. When loading ships, one of your evacuation bays can match any color. So basically one of them can be anything, and then I can put something else. So what I'm going to do is I need to get people out, and I need steel there more than I need it here. So I'm going to get this one, so that will be the one that doesn't match. So this will flip over, and then 2 people come here. And then starting from next round, I only need to have 2 food there. So I just realized I have a huge problem because I'm not going to get food here. I messed it up. I forgot about that. So I'm going to get a penalty, I think. Unless I'm able to stop here during progress, then I can fix it. Well, I guess we'll see. So I'm taking that one, and then I'll also take this one as the blue one. So that's 2 food less. So I'm going to be producing 3 food there, although I'll probably pass here. So I'm only going to produce 2 food, but that's enough to pay for there. So basically 4 colonies will be moved over because, like I said before, these, well, I haven't said it before, but I said in the rules video, these will cost you more points at the end of the game. So then this one flies to the other side. So these 2 are paid for. So I now have a stadium here, 4 people here, and that's it. And this one flies back. Pay for 1 energy. This one's here now. Okay. So remember, when ships fly back, no matter how much they cost normally, you only pay 1. Very important. Then turn order. I still have no smiley faces. Some of the other boards have smiley faces on here too, but sadly I have one that does not. So basically we tie. Actually, no, this is 2.5 farther back than this one. So I guess this one's in negative, is it? But I guess it's also 0. So I'll just be honest and we'll do like this. So it's now even, so they both move the highest number during progress, so 12. The last one is once again 1, so this will do just 1, which is so annoying that they take that away. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same for gray. So this is the first one. You'll take this one, and then there is 11 left. Are 11 left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it's me. So I have 4, 7, 9, 10. That's what I have. So it'd be nice if I managed to get this, but I need to get this one over first. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's not far enough. So I'm going to have to skip the technology just so I can get a resource to pay for the food. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the technology or any of the icons. So if he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get here, then this one has to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, that's the trade-off from not going first, of course. I skipped the technology and yeah, too bad. Nothing I can do about it. No. Because even if it's 1, then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I need a resource. I need a resource to get food here and pay for the food. Because there's no other way I can do it. Because the bonuses will not give me food because I'm too high. I have 10, not 9. And cleanup isn't going to give me anything, and income is not going to give me anything either. So yeah. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So this one's supposed to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get food, put it here. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. I have nothing. Oh, whenever your lead progress marker passes in transition, gain 1 good, but I haven't researched that yet. Otherwise it would have been brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, no, so it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, so 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took it already. Okay, so that's done. That's progress. Bonuses is done. And the bonus is not done. I have 10, so I do get 2 steel at least, which I'll put. Maybe I should put it here to buy another ship. Do I need to buy another ship? There's 2 more rounds. And I will be able to take out 2 more things. Ship is expensive. And I'm going to be making 2 steel. So if I add 2 steel, I can still buy this one, which will be able to get most of the stuff out of there. But it costs energy. Energy I'm going to be producing how much? 4 and 4 here. So 8 in total. Huh. Do I want to do that? That's a good question. I think I'll put it here anyway. Yeah. I can always transport it back. Worst case scenario. Okay, so that's done. Cleanup. Okay, so this one goes away. These move to the side. This one goes away. Maybe a better, cheaper ship comes out. It does, though. Okay, and then this one goes away, which is, I guess, okay. It's not too sad. And this one's here, which is impossible at the moment. These cards go away. And now it's the 3rd round. So this card joins the fray. And because my ship went through here, my satellite went to here, this is turned over. And also because I have 2 here now, I can pay energy for both of them. I think that's it for the cleanup. Oh no, this one goes away. A new one's revealed. So that's gain a steel and settle, and get a steel and food. All right, so then we have income. That's the next phase. So I have 4 energy here. I have 1, 2 food. And I have 2 steel. And then here I have 4 energy and 3 steel. And then I have to pay 2 food on both sides of the worlds. And next round will be 4 food and 1 food on the other side. Okay, the AI deck is done. And I guess that is it. Yeah. Just double checking if what I did was correct. It is correct. Yeah, then we can start. And I get 3 cards and then decide which ones I'm going to keep. This action costs 1 less energy, gain 2 food and 1 steel. So that's basically the same as here. Research and technology, gain 1 resource. That's pretty good. Research and technology, make 1 infrastructure move. That's also pretty good. So let's see what I'm going to do. So let's take a look then. Prefab a factory, sell a site, research technology, make 1 infrastructure move. I mean, a lot of them are good. These 2, they're good for resources, but in the end, I'm not sure. I think I'll go for the bottom one and not the top one. So gain 2 food and 1 steel. Pay 1 food for 3 clones. I really don't need that right now. I have so many people there. I don't need extra clones, so that makes it easier. So I still need to get rid of 1. So research and technology, gain 1 resource. Research technology and make 1 infrastructure move. I think that's better. The gain 1 resource is nice, but in the end it's just moving one thing and then that's it. So I don't like that so much. So I'm just going to stick with these 4. Okay, and then that's it. The AI can start. they're going to settle 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then B, 1, 2, 3. They're going to settle there. Boom. Okay. Then it's my turn. Yeah. So what am I going to do first? I have 0 food. There's no point in playing the cheaper energy card now because it does nothing. I could do an infrastructure move and take one of these, like this one, before it goes away. That would be nice because it's a good building, even though it requires food to pay, which I don't have at the moment, but I can have that later with my once per action move I can always do. So I think I'll do that. I'll start with this. So research the technology, make 1 infrastructure move. Once per action phase gain a factory is good. Yeah, I'll do this one and move it later. And then also make 1 infrastructure move. I'll take this one before it disappears. Because like I said, I can already do it. So, because they have to be in one line, and they are in one line, and there are different colonists as well. So this will go here for now, because it's not active yet. I'll take a new card, and it says pay 1 resource to make 2 infrastructure moves. Also pay the usual cost if you play it. Okay, but yeah, that makes sense. And then it's here 1, the AI will settle again. So 1 and 2, and then it's A, 2 moves, 1, 2. So it'll settle here with a factory. There we go, done. My turn again. So I can build a stadium and prefab a factory. The problem is all the stadiums cost food, and I have 0 food there. So I'm gonna have to get food over there, but that happens later when I play this card, because then I can put food there and then prefab a factory, settle a site. I think I'll be doing that. No, well, yes, I can prefab a steel factory, which is what I need, and then settle a site. So I can settle both areas. I have 1 yellow. I have 2 yellows or 1 yellow, and for example, I can do this one. But at this point, it's better for me to get some food because I'm gonna need it. Also because I want to have factories of all kinds of stuff, but I don't have a food factory down yet. Actually, I only have just 1 factory, which is really bad. All right, so let me see. I build a stadium, but I don't have food. Prefab a factory, settle a site. Or I can just add food here and then exchange 3. But I need to build a ship too. Okay, I'll do prefab a factory, settle a site. So I will prefab a steel factory and then settle a site. If I can go here and have 2 people and a factory, that'd be great. So like for example here, I think I'm going to do this one because it increases my food and my steel. This one will increase food again, so that will be up to 2, so that would be nice. So factory with 2 people, that's the best I can do. So I will increase my, I'll go here. So that's energy 1, and then food 1, and steel 1. There we go. So that also means this one is something I can do now. So that's the end of my turn. I have to pay 2 steel to do that, because I put 2 people down. I draw a card. Research and technology, and we may make up to 2 exchanges. That's pretty good as well. Okay, their turn. Oh, and let's move up here. Let's settle again, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 2 are covered. All right, so my turn. I'm gonna do my once per action phase. Actually, no. I'll do 3 and I'll play this action costs one energy less. So it's 3. And I get 2 food and 1 steel, and they all go here. There we go. As the end of my turn, I draw a card. Build a ship, paying 1 extra steel. Wow. Thanks. That's exactly what I didn't want. So the maximum now is 11. I'm at 5 at the moment. At that turn, they remove the second ship, which is fine by me. Yeah, I'm not really bothered by that. And the next one is actually better than the one before, but it requires food, so that's sad. Okay, my turn. So it's going to be the 4th card to play. So I spend 2 energy from the new world. And now I'm going to build a stadium and prefab a factory, I think. Yeah, because now the time has come. Wow. Whoa. So build a stadium and prefab a factory. So I will... Oh, I can build a 5 smiley one. That'd be crazy. But it will not help me build what I need. That's the problem. Build a stadium, prefab a factory. The 5 smiley one is very tempting. It's very tempting. But I'm gonna do this one, the second one. 1 steel, 1 food, and 1 energy. Yep. And then prefab a factory. And the factory I will prefab is food. Yeah. So we have a bunch of factories there now. And then the AI's turn. They remove the first building. Well, I wasn't going to take that one anyway, so... Although maybe I should have. Because once again, I get points for plant production. I have 1 production at the moment, so I'm really not doing well there. But I'm trying to push it up there to boost it as much as possible. Okay, so I have to pay 3 now. But I still haven't activated this one, which technically I could. I have to take a card first. Let's see. Build a stadium, you make 1 exchange. That's not what I want. What I want to do is settle. Because I could go here, for example, get those 2 factories out and really have 1 set, which is good here. Yeah. It's not easy. Research technology, build a ship, paying 1 extra steel. It's like, why would I want to... I have 6 energy left. Once again, I can slow it down by taking 1, putting it here, and exchanging, like... I can decide not to build a ship, just keep this 1 and build a ship next round. I think... Also, I don't want to pay 1 extra resource to do 2 infrastructure moves. Research technology, we may up to 2 exchanges. I guess that's kind of nice, but these 2 have to be used to send this ship back. Technically. Oh no, only 1. And 1 should be used to send this one back. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Actually, no, I'm gonna get this factory. Well, once per action phase. Yeah, I should do it now. Okay. Research technology may make up to 2 exchanges. So first of all, I'll research this. So I get a factory, which will be food. And Then make 2 exchanges. I'm not building a ship, so I'm going to exchange these two to energy. There we go. So that's me done. Then the AI again. They removed the 3rd building. Okay. I could have taken that actually, but yeah, too bad. The next one is nice, but I already have it, so it's useless for me. So my turn again. So I spend 3 energy. I'll do this one first. So technically I have 1 turn left where I can... After this I have 1 more turn left. I draw a card. Build a ship. For the first flight you can hold 1 extra factory or stadium. That's actually good. If I were to build a ship now, but I cannot afford a ship anymore. So... although now I can do this. I don't pay the 3 yet. So I stay here. I'll do my extra phase. I will add 1 steel here. Just so I can build a ship. And that means I'll be able to... But I have to pay the energy then as well. Oh. I think that's good for next round. I'll just keep that card. So... Build a stadium. I don't want to build another stadium. I do not want to build another stadium. Spend 1 resource to make 2 infrastructure moves. I don't want to do that either. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to do a settle action later on. So I'm going to still do what I'm planning on doing. But these 2 will also become energy to get as much stuff out there as well. I'm not going to buy a ship. So... Then the AI is finished, so it's my turn again. I didn't move, so now I move, so I pay 3. That is correct, right? I have 5 cards, and I'm at 5 because I used this extra action once. So now I am going to settle, so I'm going to get rid of build a ship, paying 1 extra steel, because that's a really bad card, honestly. So I'm going to settle. And I need to pump up the food like crazy. So is there anywhere where I can put 2 factories and 1 food? There is not. At least not where I am. 2 factories and 1 energy sounds good though. So I'll go here. 2 factories and 1 energy. So 2 food and 1 energy basically. 2 food and 1 energy. That almost pays for next round. Then I draw a card. Settle aside, ignoring symbol requirements. Oh, why didn't I get it earlier? I can still take advantage of it. It's my turn again, so I pay 3. So now I can actually do that, settle aside, ignoring requirements, because that means I could get to a potential juicy spot, but I don't really see a juicy spot, so I'm not sure if I want to do that one. The moment I have 2, 4, 7, 8. So if I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't really matter. What do I want to do? I already paid for the action. I can't build a ship. Build a stadium, make 1 exchange, pay 1 resource to make 2 infrastructure moves. I could do that, actually, and build this building. And then pick up another. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Pay 1 resource. I'll pay this 1 energy. And then make resource moves. But I can't build this building because it requires 1 food. That's the problem. But I can pick up 2 more buildings. Like this one applies now, which is 2 steel, which doesn't really matter. But the rest is... No, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Buildings are not good enough. So I guess I'll just settle again. just use a card to settle, because that'll be 5, 6, 8, 10. Still fine for the bonus. Or I'll just do research and get this one. That way I'll get a resource. Or I research this, get another research, and then my food factories boosts up for next round. Yeah. So I will get rid of the build a stadium one. And I will... Oh, but wait, that's 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. And I don't get the bonus. But I do get boosted plant factories. So that'll be +2 immediately. That'd be 5. You know what? I'll do it. Just do research. So this one will go here. Sorry, this one will go here. And then when I do the progress thing, I'll be able to move up. Okay. After that, I can no longer do anything. So my actions are done. Then it's transport. So this one has been paid for. It'll take 1 energy, transport to the other side. Because I might not be able to use the energy anymore when I won't be when this one crosses over. So I should try to get rid of the energy stuff there. One of them doesn't have to be blue. So I have to take these 2 for sure. Because it's the only blue left. And another one can be a different type. And like I said, it should be energy because I can no longer use energy next time from here. Right? Yeah, it has to come from the new world. So these 2 are gone too. So my production of 6 energy is actually quite bad. Luckily, I still have these 2 left. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, and then so this goes away. This arrives. These 4 guys arrive. This one, where's this side? So gone. Okay, then turn order. I now have 2 smiley faces. They have only 1. Oh, they have only 1. I have become first player. I didn't even realize. So I become first player, and like this. And then everybody goes to the side to show that every location is available. So I have 1, 4, 6, 8, 12. So obviously I want to go to research twice if possible. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to get 1 research basically. 6, 8, 11, 12, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So first of all, I passed by here with both of them. So one of my oceans is reactivated, so everything is +1. Secondly, I now have 1 symbol. I can also now build here, and I get a research. So it's this one. Gain a food factory, and all your food factories produce 1 more. I have 2 of them out here, so this is now 6. So even though my energy production is not very high, I can use the food to change it into energy, so that's good. All right, that's done. Progress for the other ones, it's even, it's odd. So for pink, it's going to be 11 minus, so this one's going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this one is going to go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a gray is going to go the lowest is 6, and it's 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. So then bonuses, I don't think I get any, right? 1, 4, 6, 8, 12. No, I don't get anything. Also, I'm supposed to draw a fourth card at the end of my turn, which is settle aside. It may be one biome beyond your normal limit. So I could actually settle oceans. Cool. With this card. Okay, so that was bonuses done. Cleanup. So all this goes away. This is reset. I don't think I'm playing very well at the moment, but I guess it might change, even though we're now going to the last round. So this building comes out, which is pretty nice, especially for the food. Okay, the stadium comes out, which is another 2. Whatever. This goes away. All right, they're all expensive ships. All of them. The final one is revealed here, which is all about settling. This goes down. These cards will get shuffled. I should also mention, actually, this is not my copy. This is Evangelos' copy. So he lent it to me to make a video, which is kind of absurd because I have so many games I have to cover. But it's a nice game, and I felt it was worth it. So yeah. All right. So cleanup, right? I think cleanup is done. And then we have income. So 2 food here. 1 steel, and 1 energy. Now the energy here I can no longer use for actions because both of mine have passed over. So this energy cannot be used. This side, 7 energy. 6 food. And 5 steel. And then we have to pay for food, which means 4 food from here. So I have 2 left over. And then from this side, 1 food. So that's spent. Then we have the last round, right? And I go first, but first I get 3 cards. First one, play only if you have the symbol, build a ship. I do not have the symbol, so it's kind of a useless card. I'm already going to throw it away. Second one, build a ship with a discount of 1 steel. That I like. Build a ship. For the first flight, it can hold 2 extra resources. I don't like that. So which one do I want to keep? I think it might be to pay 1 resource to make 2 infrastructure moves. Although I don't need to build 2 ships. For the first flight, you can hold 1 extra factory or stadium. I need to move 2 factories, but if I'm going to build a ship anyway, I'm going to buy one that can, transport factories. The problem is, I don't have much here. Well, I can exchange this one to a steel, so that's easier. And then I can buy one of these 2, and they both transport it. So I don't need this one. There you go. And I go first. So I have to wonder, what is the first thing that the AI might block me? Those 2. But I have to worry about that too much because both of them are what I need. Okay. It does say one of your evacuation bays can match any color. So it would have to be this one. Actually, this one can take 2 of them already. So that's just fine. I don't even need to buy a ship because this one can use both of these for this, and this is an extra color. And then it can also have 1 factory, which would be this one. So this ship can carry all 3 of them. So I don't even need to build a ship, honestly. So I don't care about ships. I have a bunch of stuff now, which I can immediately use to build that stadium. But in the end, it would just give me 4 points. So I'm not really worried about that. How many sets? How many sets do I have there? Only 0 sets, because I haven't built any steel factories, so I need to build steel factories for sure. But I don't have anything. I mean, I can start with settle aside. It may be 1 biome beyond your normal limit, so it means I can do the oceans. And I do have 1 vortex and another one here. So those two would allow me to actually build here, which would be +2 steel and +2 energy, which is nice, but I actually want food. So I can actually just go here and instantly get 3 food production and 1 steel. This one's also very nice because she's 1 person for 3 food. That's nice, but I can do that later. Well, I can't do that later. Well, I can if I stay within this. The buildings themselves are pretty nice at the moment. Well, no, this is not nice. This has to be adjacent, right? So that is not the case for any of mine. So that doesn't really work. Yeah, it has to be like this. So I need to have one here or here. So that doesn't work at the moment. It doesn't. Well, why am I looking at this? I already have this building, so I can't build it regardless. This one is doable, and that is steel, but that doesn't really give me any points. I need factories. I need to get steel factories. Down there. At the moment, I have 0. I need a lot more. So I need to fabricate factories. So at the moment, I don't have that yet, but I can settle already. So I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to go there. And I think I'll do this one, actually. Actually, no. I'm going to do this one. I won't do the factory yet. I'll just put down 3 people, 3 food, because that gives me points. I want those points. 3 food and 1 steel. So 3 food and 1 steel. There we go. And that requires 3 steel, which I have now paid. And I get a card. Research technology, draw 2 action cards. I like that. AI. It removes the second building. That's the one that I don't like. So thank you very much. Okay, it has to be forest and desert in a line. That's impossible because mine are here and there's no way that's going to happen. So that's a useless building for me. All right. Then it is my turn. Select a site ignoring symbol requirements. That's pretty sweet as well. That means I could just go here and put down these 3, for example. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Set aside ignoring requirements here. So, because nothing else is that interesting, because it's diagonal, right? This one, there's no way I can do diagonal because my stuff is in the wrong place. So I'll do it here. So that's 2 steel and 1 food, and 2 steel and 2 food, sorry. So food is now 11. And steel is +2, so that's now 8. So basically my score now for my resource is at 7. So 7 will give me 7 points, but 8 is 10, 9 is 14. So, now it starts picking up pretty quickly. So sorry, that was my second card already. AI, they will settle 1 spot only, 1 and A. So they settle here. There we go. Back to me. I think I'll do my special action now. Oh, wait. First, I'll grab a card. Research and technology, prefab, and energy factory. That's pretty good. But for sets, I need to have steel factories. I need to prefab steel factories. And that requires steel. So, I think I'll just keep moving. I'm not doing my special action yet. I'll pay 1 energy. I can't pay from here. I'll pay 1 energy. There we go. And I will... research the technology and prefab an energy factory. Yeah. Because I am going to start doing this one. Settle an ocean for free would be awesome. And then prefab a energy factory. So up. There we go. Done. AI. Settle B2. So 1, 2, B2 is these three. It's a pretty nice location. Back to me. So let's see what my card is first. Settle a site, gain a clone. I have to say it is pretty nice, but I need to prefab stuff. So, and do I need a ship? I don't think so. But I do need 1 energy over here because this ship at the moment can't fly. So I don't want to do my action phase yet. So I'll do 4. Get 1. How about I research and settle for free in the ocean? And get the double food and double energy. That'd be nice. But I kind of want to do the other thing first. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Pay 1 resource to make 2 infrastructure moves. And I'm going to use it to prefab a steel factory. Because I need it for multiple reasons. For this one and for the sets. Because the moment I have 1 set, with that one out, I have 2 sets, which gives me 6 points. I need to have 3 sets for sure, but anyway. But also, 2 sets is already 14 points. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. All right. Yeah, this one, yeah. So I did that. Draw a card. Build a ship. For the first flight, you can hold 1 extra energy factory. That's not what I want. AI. Removes the 3rd building. That was impossible for me anyway, so thank you. Now it's a level 2 building as well. 2 forests next to each other. I haven't even built 1 forest yet, but it is a nice boost though. So I go up to 3, but I don't think I'm doing it. Well, I can do. Yeah, sure. So, what am I going to do? Prefab another steel factory and get both of them out. Can I build 3 factories anywhere? No. 2 is the maximum. I have 1 vortex. And I need to get energy up. So I could go here and get energy up by 1. And then steel by 3. That would put energy, my lowest on 9, which is 14 points. That'll be another set as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. So settle a site and gain a clone. Settle a site and gain a clone. Okay, so first I'm going to gain a clone. Then I'm going to settle a site. So this one here. And 2 of these, which I'll pay for. So that's 3 steel and 3 energy and 1 steel. So that's at 10. And pay 2 steel there for that. Okay. Then it's the AI's turn. I'll take the 3rd stadium. So then I have 3 smiley faces. So basically they took the 4 points away at the moment. And I have a 4-1 here. And it's my turn. Technically I should pass now because I can't afford it, but I can use my special action once per turn. So I gain 1 resource, which will be energy, which will allow me to have another turn next round. Then I can exchange 3. So I'll exchange 1 here into energy, so I can power up my ship. And then that will be moved. And then I can change 1 more. So I'll exchange this one into this, so I can uh,